Yo, what's up everyone? It's me Gargov and it's my own channel and it's first tactical or airsoft review for the last 3 or even 4 months. So it will be a review about my Doombringer or just my badass RPK, which I use for almost 3 years with something. So let's check it. So let's start what it was. It was LCT RPK, a new version of 2014 year. I bought it without any additional parts which it have now. It had wooden stock and wooden handguard and usual standard depot somewhere here. I removed it around after a week of use because it was useless and in my opinion it wasn't very well made. Almost everything changed inside. Gearbox itself, you see color of gearbox itself is different compared to standard LCT gearbox. All internals in gearbox are changed and it runs on M140 spring and it's around 150 meters per second with 0.20 BB. So it's very powerful and hits very hard. For most countries it's illegal to have, but in Russia we have different rules and it allows us to even have a 160 meters per second in machine gun. So what's changed after I bought it? I hate regular classic stocks because I have long arms and it's not comfortable for me to use regular wooden stock. So I asked my technician comrade to place here stock tube like on M series on NATO rifles, on American rifles. So also I have MFT stock here. It has some small space here to place one small battery. Tube itself not have a space inside to place battery, and it's sad because I hate placing batteries under top cover because it's fucking pain in my opinion. So the next, of course, top cover with rail. It's also LCT made and I love it. It's a really comfortable thing, but the only problem, it not fits very well to RPK. Maybe it have the same problems with a case because you even need sometimes to use a hammer or something like this to just close it here. So I never open it and I keep batteries in stock or on stock. When the battery is massive, I have a hole here and I just placing battery here and taping it with something or bounding with a piece of camo rag. So as you see, it's custom already and it's without side mount here. So the only way to use optics for me is a rail. Next thing which was changed, it's handguard. Handguard I taken from SEMA AK Beta. I actually can't remember its index or model name with letters and numbers, but it's AK Beta. So I had I had to do a little metal works here to place it on a bigger or a thicker barrel, but it fits now without problems. I'll remove mic. It have two places where it attaches, and actually it uses different screws here, and even one screw is missing now, but it's not a problem, it's still stable and sturdy. I use here frontal loop, which made for real guns, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, its position sometimes important, can be important, because first time I placed it here and it wasn't very comfortable, and only about a year later I understood that better position will be here. Next thing is a gas tube. It's also LCT, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe also SIMA. I bought it already used from some like flea market in Moscow for airsofters, and I also like it, but never used it, at least for last year. Also, you can see angled for grip. It's also replica, of course. I'm not using real parts here, and I have lots of free space for placing flashlights or maybe some other useful stuff, which can be useful only in night game or something like this, because this gun is not for CQB. And I don't have here any modified flash hiders. I use SIMA flash hider, and actually it's not changed since I got this gun, because placing here longer things is making this RPK too long, because when I attempt to do it, I was always collecting just dirt in these longer flash hiders. So I returned to this basic variant. And also I had magwell, but it was custom made and I lost it on one of night games. So I am waiting for next one, better, which unable to lose like I lose previous one. And magwells are cool to use with any mags and even drum mags. Also, the thing which I not shown is a custom made fire selector. Very comfortable and works very well. Piece of this fire selector is a little smaller than it must be, because I cut off around 3 or 4 millimeters of its size or height here for using with twin mags like this one, but 2 mags I can show, sadly, because I not have it right now, but maybe in other reviews I will show. So it's made for using with twin mags. And actually now I had to use it with a drum mag, and we will test it. We will test it during checking of power of my RPK right now. And now I had to place battery. One of reasons why I prefer M-type stocks. I have a T connector here, and this battery exactly for 900 milliampere hours fits here. Okay, yeah, but not bigger. And sadly, bigger batteries can't fit into tube itself. So let's check. Now we will test my RPK on a chronometer, or I don't know how it's called in Europe, but in Russian it's like chronometer. Вот, и 152 МС выдал. And now testing how it hits some objects. We have here lots of trash. It's rusty cans or any other pieces of trash. So I will fire. Watch this can. Все, пустой. But the only problem, I not place it somewhere here, this soft part of Velcro, to make it more comfortable to wind this drum. So just fire. Так, ну теперь давай по пластиковой. So guys, it was review for my RPK, and if somebody interested what stuff I used, it's ACU suit by SSO, and links will be in description. I hope you like this video, subscribe, like and share, leave comments. Пока!